In a pot on medium heat, I'm adding some milk, some sugar, and some eggs. Egg yolks to be exact. I separated the egg yolks and the egg whites. I'm going to use the egg whites later for the meringue. I'm going in with some flour. And I'm stirring, stirring, stirring. You want to stir. You don't want your pudding to stick. So you're going to constantly stir. You're going to stir for at least a good 7 to 8 minutes before you feel the custard thickening up. So just keep stirring and don't leave the stove. After about 7 to 8 minutes, you should feel it thickening up. This is the way I cooked it at home, so this is the way I'm still cooking it. After it thickens up, you want to cut off the stove and you want to add some butter. Now I'm going to add my vanilla flavor and give it a stir and set it to the side. It should be this consistency. Now I'm going to work on my pudding. I put cookies on the bottom. I already had my bananas sliced, so I'm going in with my bananas. I like bananas and cookies. Some people like their banana pudding with just cookies, but I don't think it's banana pudding without the bananas. So I'm adding some pudding, and I'm gonna go ahead and spread that over my cookies and my bananas and get all of them covered. And then I'm gonna start with a second layer of cookies. Now I'm going in with my bananas. Add as many or as less as you like. I try not to add too many cookies because it'll make it a little dry if you add too many cookies. They will soak up the pudding. So I'm adding the last layer of pudding on top. Get that, all of that. And you're gonna saturate over your cookies and your bananas again. And starting on the meringue, whipping up those egg whites with some cream of tartar and some powdered sugar. You wanna whip this for about 5 minutes until it gets thick and it's ready to add to your pudding. Get that spread on top of your pudding. Once you get it spread evenly on top of your pudding, you're gonna put it in the oven on broil and let it broil for about 5 seconds. But you wanna stand there so you can take it out. Add your cookies on top and it's ready to refrigerate. Enjoy. If you enjoyed this recipe, we'd really appreciate it if you gave it a like. It helps more people find our kitchen. And if you're not already part of the family, feel free to subscribe and turn your notifications so you don't miss what we've got coming next. You can also share this with someone who'd enjoy it as much as you did. We really appreciate you spending time with us. It means more than you know. And when you're ready, check us out on another recipe right here. We'll see you in the next one.